He said it slowly, flicking his wrist, like it bored him as my resume slid across the marble surface. Like junk. Inflated, he muttered. No eye contact. Just a grunt behind a tie worth $7,000. That's when I felt it, that quiet, cutting stillness in my chest. Too quiet, deliberate. His secretary smiled, too sweetly when she let me in. And his daughter, my wife, her voice cracked, saying, he's just traditional. Don't take it personally. But I'd seen her screen last night. How she tilted it away. That too fast giggle. My resume wasn't all that was being judged. He leaned back, smug in that way men do, when legacy shields them from truth, from daughters, from exposure. Handled real accounts before, he asked, almost bored. Then the door opened. A man in navy stepped amid laugh until he saw me. His face fell. You're the one, he said, walking forward. You kept my company alive in 18. My God, what are you doing here? His hand reached out, and I watched the color drain from the old man's face. I didn't smile. Didn't need to. Not yet. It began with a buzz. Wrong tone, wrong hour. 2:03 a.m. She whispered into the phone bathroom door. Closed faucet on, but not loud enough. Don't call now, I heard. Her voice shifted, softened. She thought I was asleep. I wasn't. I never am. Not since the wedding. Days later, she said I should apply at her father's firm. It'll fix things, she promised. He just needs to know you. Know me? He never once asked about me. My past. The years I vanished after school. Building from rubble, watching my own father rot for crimes he didn't commit. All he asked was where I studied, and if I could tie a Windsor. That interview, it wasn't about skills. It was about kneeling. She knew. She kissed my forehead like a guilty child, not a wife. And I began to think maybe it was never about helping me. Her texts were too clean, too scripted. I cloned her phone the next night using code from a job 3 careers ago. She'd wiped threads but backups speak. A name. A. Contact labeled L. Blurred photos I recognized. My father-in-law's VP. Lauren. Married. Twins. Not work talk. Not with those timestamps. Some of them. While she was beside me, smiling, laughing, dreaming aloud. Model wife. I printed it all. Bound it. Marked it. Quarterly reports. Left it on my desk. She didn't ask. Just said, you've been quiet. I turned next to her father's company. Layers stolen. Deals, footnotes that whispered. And then I found it. An account hidden under her name. Bonus payments. Loyalty. Fees. Bribes. The audit came 2 days before the meeting. Clean on the top. Rot underneath. Enough to destroy, not jail. He was too careful for that. But his image? Gone. I slipped the report into a leather folio. His name stamped. Bold. At dinner, she wore red. Said she was proud. Said she loved me. I looked her dead in the eye. Remember the name? Lauren. Her fork stopped midair. I think there's something in your texts. She went white. Didn't speak for 6 minutes. Then the tears came. I watched her cry like it was behind glass. No feeling. She reached for me. I leaned away. That night, I slept in the guest room. Locked door. Dreamless. The meeting was set for 9 o'clock. I walked in at 8:57. He was already there, smug, expecting to gloat. He had no clue. He thought today was just more erosion, chipping me down. Then his client came in, saw me lit up. I've been looking for you since that merger. You disappeared. He turned to the old man. This is who you hired. Silence. I set the folio down gently. He opened it. One line in, he froze. Then flipped. Again and again. His hand trembled. Sweat beaded under his collar. You sacrificed her, I said. First words of the morning. Used your daughter to trap me. Now she's just fallout. He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. The client looked between us. I stood, fixed my Ty. Compliance will handle it from here. I didn't look back. She tried to call yesterday 5 times. I didn't answer. One text. I didn't know what he was planning. But she did. They always do. In the end, she'll lose it all. The inheritance, the name, the safety. Not because I ruined her, but because he used her. And pawns, they don't survive the final board. I live simpler now. Sparse, cold, truthful. No pictures, no rings, just space. Sometimes I wonder who I could have become had they not tried to shatter me. Then I remember I became this, and that haunts them more than any sentence. I sleep now because she can't, and he won't. Not ever again.